going on, everybody? Happy Sunday. We're back with some Fena greatness. How's it going? I lost my scene. Second, I can't find it. I found it. How's it going? How's everybody doing? Ay. What's up, Pipe? What's up, Vittoria? How's it going? I'm all over the place. It's my birthday. Had a good morning. Good My Hero chapter. Got a Fena episode. Excited for that. I'm just all over the place. I'm kind of like absent-minded right now. But we're gonna get this done. I'm sorry for the spaciness a little bit. I'm excited, man. Thank you guys. Thank you. It's Sunday, which means we get a Fena episode. I'm telling y'all, I will tell y'all, it is so flipping hard. 10. It's so flipping hard to not watch these episodes. Inside joke. It's so hard not to watch this episode when it airs, because it airs at midnight for me. It's so hard not to just watch it, especially because I love the dub so much. Like, the dub of the series is really good. Excuse me, I didn't get to watch the last two episodes in dub because my mom didn't want to watch it. She doesn't like being up to date with shows. She wants to binge. She likes to binge watch. So I'm kind of holding off until we both can sit down and watch them. It's so good. Like, the dub, like, they're knocking it out of the park. It's really good. It's really good. I would react to the dub if I could find it without commercials legally. Like, I have it like DVR recorded and all that, but it gets the commercials and stuff in there. If I could get it without the commercials, I would react to the dub. That's how much I like it. So serious. But we ended last week with Abel telling a bunch of information to Fena, and Fena's kind of just like along for the ride. There's something that's, it's on Amazon Prime. Is it really? I had no idea. There's something that's clicking between the two of them, and we don't know what it is. Also, at the same time, we have Kay, who's supposed to be on his way to the Goblin Knight, as well as Shitan dropping all of that information on them about why they're truly on this mission. They're looking for the Sword of Kusanagi. Yes, they're looking for the Sword of Kusanagi. The female pirates were told by Abel that the coordinates were El Dorado, but in all reality, according to the Houtman family, it's Eden. So it's a little bit all over the place. Every single person is looking for something different, but it's all connecting back to that stone and to Fena and that family line. So we'll see what's true and what isn't true. That's all I got. I want to watch. So let me pause this music up. I want to watch. Abel, pretty boy with light hair. I don't trust him. He's too smooth, man. He's too smooth. It's not, but Abel told the it's not El Dorado, but Abel told the pirates, the whole female pirate crew, that it was El Dorado, so that they would be more inclined to find Fena and to find whatever they're after. So when they get back and he used them, and they're like, "Oh, this really wasn't for El Dorado." He doesn't say anything. It's like, "Nah, it wasn't for El Dorado, right?" Right? No, it's not for El Dorado, you idiot. I had you wrapped around my finger. Right? I'm telling you, he used her. There's certain terminologies I would use what he did to her, but I won't say it on stream. He's a savage. He's savage. It's crazy. He's a savage. Abel is a savage. There we go. All right. Fena, Pirate Princess. Episode 7. We're going to get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Give myself some volume. Straight into the opening again. But yeah, man, he used her. I rewatched the episode and I'm like, she was so like, I'm not, would I go as far to say that she was in love? I don't know. But she definitely liked the situation that she was in. And she liked him too. She absolutely she liked him a lot. I'll say that. I won't say love, but she liked him a lot. She liked the situation that, like the moment they were in, the type of relationship they had, she liked it. So for him to just like really truly reveal how he truly felt about her, like it felt like like he low blowed her, like he spit in her face. So now I'm pretty sure all of you know about like a woman's wrath. I think she's gonna be she's gonna be on one. She's gonna do something that's gonna probably make me hate her. She's probably gonna be responsible for something that's gonna make me hate her, and she's gonna feel so justified because of how screwed she got. Ah man, that's right. Yukimaru. My prediction is Yukimaru's on the ship already. You don't show him that close to that ship, and he's not on there. The burning sea. Look at that. That's pretty. She already did for me. More volume. They were shook when it was shook. Tsubaki was shook. He's like, is he coming to kill us? Like, holy crap. What K? This should be interesting. This should be interesting. Okay. I don't like seeing him like that. I don't like seeing Makaba like that. What? He's hurt. Look at everybody's leaving. Everybody's leaving. Hey, what are you guys doing? Oh, things are getting terrible. I don't like it. Episode 7. We got 6 episodes left after this. You gotta let's see if he's down. Damn guitar. It's always the quiet one. When he starts talking, he spits some wisdom. Oh man. Oh man, the circle. Come on, Jitan, come on. Oh man. It's always the quiet ones when they always have like the most heartfelt thing to say. Dog, they didn't even kill the track. It's still going. Really? Got it. So that kind of confirms his age just a little bit. How old is he? He said when he was a boy. Well, the translation said boy. How old was he? You knew they gave it up crazy back then, but still. Oh, a woman scorn. Why did she take you and what? Wait a second. Wait, is he? Hold on. He. She said, "Why did?" Hold on, we gotta revisit this. I'm in the moment. I'm telling you, I was a woman scorned. Like you can't do that. What it felt like he was trying to do, it felt like he was trying to call to her, like he literally was calling to Helena. What's up, Puddin? Literally, it seems like he was like calling out to her, trying to like get Helena to take over Fena. That's what it seems like. Like you, like that. That's what it felt like. Stop talking. I told you to. I told you to breach. Stop talking. I told you to do something. Do it. It seems like it. Like if we use what happened 2 episodes ago, like when she was like being seemingly led through the tunnels, like Fena was still in control, but there was something telling her. She said that Jean was calling out to her. Oh, Yukimaru hadn't made it there yet. Oh wow. Like she said that Jean called her there. So if the women in that bloodline can somehow continue, right? Continue to like talk to like their descendants. It seems like he was trying to call out to her to make her take over so that he could get answers and possibly do something to just make her inhabit the body so that they can be together. You never know. Girl, it might this is gonna be bad. What is that? What the hell? Oh my. Would he shoot a. What kind of gun is that? What kind of cannon is that? Dog. What? Dog, that was crazy. Is that Kay teaching him? I would assume so. Is Kay a dual wielder? Is he a dual wielder? No, I don't. I've never seen a wooden sword have a sheath. So is it possible? No. She's not dead. Right? Yes, sir. She's there. Gotta paddle hard, Yukimaru. Paddle hard. That scene was beautifully brutal. I forgot the name of that shot. I like the shot where it's the perspective of the camera is pulling back, but you're steady zooming in, so it gives you that stretch effect. I forgot the name of it, but I love that so much. Oh snap, we're getting memories. Golly. Wait, was that her? Wait. Oh no. Okay. Stop talking, girl. Stop talking. Stop talking. Stop talking. Stop talking. What is up with? So when he like guts you, let's go. That's twice. Come on, boy. Come on. Woo! So she was in episode 1. Okay. Nah. No. No. How old? What the? Come on, y'all, please. I need an air defying screen right now. Come on. Come on, we need to do this right. Woo! Ah! Come on, y'all, stay safe, please. Okay. It didn't end. That's the best episode so far. That is the best episode thus far by a country mile. Oh my gosh. No, he's a we thought we was talking about this last time. He's the same. He's the same age as K. Late 20s, early 30s. Late 20s, early 30s. He's the same age as K. Because if you look at the flashback that we got of Kid Yukimaru training with K doesn't look any different. His hair is just longer because he never cut it. So if they're around the same age, that late 20s, early 30s, he's late 20s, early 30s. That confirms he looks the same damn near. His hair is just a little bit longer. He's cut it. Ah, man. Oh my gosh. I think Kay and O'Malley is the same age. Not O'Malley. I think the three of them, like O'Malley, Kay, Abel, I think they're all around the same age frame. Late 20s, early 30s. So that's like 28 to like 32. Like they're around that same age. Because if you take 10 years away from them, like I look pretty much the same like I looked in college. I just have facial hair now. I was just a baby face when I started. It's the same thing. So if you take 10 years away from me, it's about like I look about the same. So I would say late 20s, early 30s. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is by far, like, as far as like stakes, like the story just like etched it up a notch. Like the story was already good and it like stacked itself a few times in this episode. The art, the animation, the music, the characters, like the tension, like this episode executed on everything. Abel says shonen, so I'm guessing teenager. Okay, so he could have been like maybe, well, teenagers 13 to 19. So if he says that, it makes me feel like it's a little odd, but is there a possibility that Fena is, no, that can't be, right? Nah, that's possible. That actually is possible if we go the nasty route. But he could have just been like obsessed with Helena. Let me play music. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. He could have just been obsessed with Helena. That's possible. Like the nasty route. Like if Fena is actually his daughter, but no. I'm thinking that Abel is just obsessed with Helena. and there's a possibility that we've seen, like, if you've watched movies or different shows, it's he still is obsessed with her. You're not wrong, but kind of like the root, I should say. Root sounds something like Abel doesn't treat Fena like a daughter. That's what I'm saying. The nasty, like it's nasty, but kind of looking at it of like Helena was an older woman and she was married and had a kid, and then there was this younger guy that was around, and like he like, she probably unaware of how he feels, but he like thinks the world of her. So it's kind of like this weird relationship. Like, to her it's not a weird relationship, but to him it is a weird relationship. So kind of it gets to the point where it gets muddy, and he says something and she realizes it, probably second guesses it. One bad mistake feels like it confirms his feelings, but she doesn't like it. Like, nah, I can't do this. You get what I'm trying. Like, it could be something like that, where it could have been like a very messy thing that happened, and she's just like, no, I can't. This and that. However it may have been, and he's just crazy enough to just go through with it. Who knows? It could be that, but it also could be because we've seen it happen to Fena, even with the Jean stuff of Jean showing up 4 or 5 years after her supposed execution and ordering the stone or whatnot to be made. He says that he would like to know why he just took Fena and dipped. Why she did what she did. And it could have just been something like, just like we've seen Fena be compelled. The mother could have been told to do something and compelled to do something and just up and left. So to Abel, it could have been like, what the heck? Like everything that he probably cared for, which is Helena, just uprooted. So now he's just like, well, what the hell? What's happening? It's the husband. It's got to be the husband. I got to track him. It seems like he could become manic like that in a way. Or he is manic like that. He doesn't outwardly show it, but internally, probably about Helena, he probably was like that. If he's able to go on like this path of destruction over trying to get to Helena, then I think that's a possibility. I don't know, man. I gotta rewatch this episode again. This is so good. This is so good. Like, this is so good. It's episodes like this where I was having... True, he could have boarded the ship trying to take Fena, but couldn't, right? I don't... Oh my gosh. I want to go back to that scene. What do you think the connection between the two heart-shaped necklaces? What gospel does Abel mention again? Let me pull it up for you. I know that Bible verse off the top of my head, but I'll pull it up. Matthew 10:9. I'm pretty sure he said Matthew 10:9, right? Let me bring it back. Where did he said it after they shot, right? I think it was he said that after he shot the cannon, wasn't it? Okay, I gotta go back a little more. Oh, too far. This shot was incredible. Too far? 9:16, my bad, y'all. 9:16. Go. No man putteth a piece of new cloth unto an old garment, for that which is put into fill it up. take it from the garment rent, and the rent is made worse. What could you mean by this? Well, you have to follow the subject. That's just a verse. A lot of people do that. They kind of just take a verse and run with it. You got to follow the subject. It's just like context clues and reading. A lot of people don't do that with the Bible, though. It's okay. Descendant and the children of the bride's chamber born, as long as the bridegroom is with them. The days will come when the bridegroom shall be taken. It makes more sense now. You got to read the verse above to make more sense. Damn, he's kind of like he's using that verse. He's using that verse to crap on her, essentially. He's using that verse to crap on her. You have to read the verse before to kind of get the full context clues. He's using that verse to completely talk about her very badly. That's terrible. Golly. My theory is that Helena had one and Abel had the other. Or Helena and Fenna's dad and Abel took it from him, but I don't know. No, I think no. O'Malley gave the necklace to Abel. Yeah. O'Malley, right, average artist. O'Malley, you guys are already ahead of it. O'Malley gave the necklace to him. She said it in that episode whenever she seen Fena and she choked her up. So it makes me feel like she took it from Fenna's dad and Fena has her mother's. But I'm totally, this scene right here, it was right before they shot. This scene right here. Feels like he's like, I don't know. Would they hold a clue? Would they hold a clue for Eden? I just watched Shang-Chi, so I'm using that logic from Shang-Chi. Yes. Using the Shang-Chi knowledge. If any of you've seen Shang-Chi yet, you know what I'm talking about. But I'm using the Shang-Chi. Yeah, I think so. Two necklaces? Yeah, I think so. I truly do think so. It's a possibility that these two necklaces could be keys. They're two different colors as well. Hold on, I'm trying to run it back. Could Abel also have a reincarnation type of thing like Fena and the mother? There were two faces in the cave when Fena's mother. That was Jean and her husband, right? Those two. Are you talking about when they went to the catacombs when Fena got taken? If that's what you're talking about, one was Jean Arc and was her husband that she was married to. That's what those two plaques were, and she said Jean was the one that called out to her. Yeah, I think it might be something with their bloodline where, like, once they pass on, they can talk to to people in their lineage, and guide them to things that they need to do, like whatever path they've been set on. If they need to like complete a task or something like that, I think they possibly could do that. I think that's what's happening. So it's like when we get that, when Fenna's walking around and she's not herself and she's responding like, yes, that's Fena, but I think someone is like telling her exactly where she needs to be. And she's kind of like pulling from their memories, because there's no way Fena been to them catacombs before. But Jean did. She definitely did, because I think that those are like their gravestones. So when she says I've been here before, yeah, Jean did, but not really Fena though. So I think it's something like that. Like, we need to get this girl to this specific place. She can't do it herself, but I can. Let me do this. For this moment, I do this. We get her here, and then I leave her, and then etc. And then we continue on. I think that's what that is. It's very interesting. I'm trying to pay attention to the scene, because if Abel's aware of what they could do, I would think that he's trying to, like a connection in a sense. A connection to to a spiritual realm. It makes me feel like he's trying. It makes me feel like he's trying to contact Helena. I should say it like that. Helena. Like, she is the key necessary to talk to her again and to get her back. So why not? Like, what was this scene all about? See, yeah, it's like this right here. It makes me feel like he's legit trying to call out to her. Like, he's trying to call out to her, like talk to me. Like, I need to talk to you. I have questions. What's up, J Omnimon? What's going on? Happy Sunday. Man took it as an obsessed man seeing what he wants to see. It could be a little bit like that as well. I agree with you. It could be that. 100% could be that. I think there's two cases. I think it's either he's exactly what you're saying, Vitori. He's an obsessed man, and this is what he's gonna do. It doesn't matter what. Or there's a possibility that he could know about the special connection they have, and could possibly I know, what if he for a fact knows? What if he for a fact knows, and he's just like, if I can get this girl and I can get her somewhere, what if there's a case that he takes Fena, gets her to Eden, and can exchange 1-to-1 Fena's personality for Helena's, and Helena could come back to life? What if he could do something like that, and that's his mission? Yeah, you're not wrong, Put in. He wants answers, but he doesn't actually like Fena. He wants to bring Helena back, average artist. He wants to bring back her mother, the woman in the painting. That's who he wants. He could care less about Jean. Jean's only important because Jean's the one that she ordered that stone to be made. No, you're fine, average artist. But he has no affection to Fena whatsoever. He wants Helena. Yeah, it was the same. It was that. I should have said yes pipe. That was the name. So it was more clear. I did. Okay, so with more context, Jean de I can't say that. She is the fake Jean after Jean's death, right? Isn't that who that is? She was the fake one. That the only way she got figured out is because King Henry asked her a question that only Jean should know, and she couldn't answer it. She couldn't give the correct answer. And that's what tipped him off, because even he was convinced that it was her. Even he was convinced that it was Jean. But he asked her a question that only him and her knew the answer to, and she couldn't answer it. And that's how he got tipped off that wasn't her. I think that's the fake Jean, right? Not Charles. It was not Henry. It was Charles. Forgive me. It was Charles the seventh. Charles the seventh. Yeah, all in some way it was like a bunch of them that were like masquerading as Jean. Because what I'm looking at, like this fake Jean married the knight Robert. I can't pronounce his last name, forgive me, y'all. But this dude Robert is the other person that was inside of the catacombs. It was Jean on one, and what's her name on the other. So maybe that could be her mother. Now I'm thinking, nah. Because what was her father's name? I wonder if Fenna's dad in the spiritual being guiding Fena wants her to do it. I don't know. I think we'll get those answers soon. I don't think we know though. There's no way to know. Yeah, unlike the real Jean, this one had children. Like she had a couple of kids. Yeah. I don't think it could be. For a second, I was like, it could be her mother. But I was like, no, I don't think so. Fenna's last name is Helpman. That's her daddy's name. So she's, yeah, all the children always takes the father's name. It's possible though. That's what I'm saying, Pipe. It is possible that could be her mom. Like the thing, like what if her mother was? I don't know, but that's impossible. It couldn't be her mom. Like for a second, I was gonna ask her, what if the fake Jean that popped up after her death was her mother? But that's got to be some sort of weird impossibility thing. It's 400 years in the past. But like no. It's one of her descendants. One of her descendants. For a second I'm like, could it have been? But no. But Jean was a messenger of God. Like that's why they accused her of like witchcraft and all that stuff. And that's why she was burned at the stake. All that good stuff. So she has some weirdness going on. All we know is that the Helpmans are linked to Eden. You're not wrong, artist. We know that much. And we were told that from the sensei. I remember it now. In the catacombs it was written John Day. It was written that. Yes, it was Vittoria. It was Vittoria. It was written that. No, you're 100%. I love. You know what? It's not gonna hurt us to go back. That was episode 5. It was. I think it was that. I remember seeing his name, but I don't remember what hers was. It's not gonna hurt us to go back, especially when we could go back right here. No, it was written Jeanne d'Arc. With him, it was written his last name. It was Jeanne d'Arc La Pucelle Reposi, I see something like this. Random vids. I think it's incredible. If we get maybe an episode or two more like this episode that just finished today, for me personally, I think it contends with 86. 86 is my favorite thing I've watched of the year. I really like this series a lot. I really like this Fena series a lot. If she was pretending to be the actual Jean, it makes sense why she would use her signature. Yes. Rest here, friend. Thank you, Pipe. I did not know that. I had no idea. Yeah. Hold on. Let me hit main. Let me see if it pops up. No signal. God darn it. Hold on. I'm gonna do something real quick. My bad, y'all. I'm gonna do something real quick. Okay, I'm back. And show capture. Capture. There we go. Lock that up. I'm sorry. But here we go. I got to restart my computer. That's why it's not showing up. I have updates to run. But hers is written Jeanne d'Arc, La Pucelle, Pupos, whatever that is. But this was his name. Because you don't get to see his full name. Fenna's standing in front of it, and they never show you a different angle of this. So I was just like guessing. I'm like that. I'm assuming that says Robert. So I searched Robert, and then that's when I was like, oh snap, the whole fake Jean story. I had no idea about that stuff before watching this episode. So it's in the show. No, I think what I truly think, because there's also the story that I don't know if it's linked to this fake Jean story, but there's also a story that Jean faked her death and she had someone take her place at the execution, and she lived her life after that. So I don't know, is there a possibility that this series could be taking the two stories and merging them? Because in like our real world, the story of Jean like being able to escape before her execution is separate from the fake Jean story. Like the fake Jean story is contingent that she died. Like the real Jean was executed, was burned at the stake. And then there was a fake Jean fake Jeans that did a bunch of stuff after her death. Could this series have been taking, like, Jean has this mystical ability, the spiritual ability. She escaped her execution. Yeah, so in this series, those two stories are one and the same. She because in the signature in Germany, it was her signature, like the real Jean's signature. It was hers. So in this story, could Jean have not been executed? Someone filled her spot. She went on, married this guy, had kids, and then that's how we get our line of descendants, right? I think so. I think that's a good possibility. Is it always spelled? Yeah, it is. It's only Joan for us. I don't even want to say American folk. I only knew her by Joan of Arc, but I now call her Jean. It's weird. Just learn about the world. Damn, that's good writing there. That's good writing right there. It depends. It's also, I think, like, it could be spelled like this. It could be spelled Joan. It could be spelled G-A-N-N-E. Maybe, but maybe not. In my opinion, she could have been burned to death, and this is just the one acting as her. I keep thinking the spelling change means it's a new person. The Boruto episode hit different. I haven't watched Boruto since episode 62 or something, when they're in the movie. I'm not too interested. It's both Jean and Jean in French for some reason. Okay, I didn't know that. I keep thinking maybe not. In my opinion, she still could have been burned to death, and this is just the one acting as her. So then how do we get the... And so that means, like, the fake one had abilities too? Oh, Pipe, don't worry about it. It wasn't a spoiler. It wasn't. It wasn't. It's okay, Pipe. It wasn't a spoiler. Like I know everything about Boruto. I just don't watch it. It's not a spoiler. It's okay. They're in the Koji stuff right now in the anime. Yeah, I think that would mean the fake Jean had abilities too, or maybe the abilities come from the man. I don't know. See, this is where we start to get we start to group think, and the stuff don't make sense no more. It doesn't make any more sense. I don't know, man. We don't even know which one is guiding Fena. You're not wrong. Can you read viral hit webtoon? What is that? This is wild. She said in that scene, I just left it. But in that scene, when she walks up to it, she said, "You're the one who guided me here." She said that. That's what she said. Let me go back. She said, "You're the one that guided me." And you're like, what do you mean who guided you here? So that means like she's the one that actually brought you here. She was the one that was telling you where to go. Here rests Joan of Arc the maid. Jean, sorry. Yeah, right there. Hold on. Hit this right here. Sorry, y'all. I thought it was on the screen. But this right here. If I pull it back. She was like, "You called me." Like she's the one. Like she called out to her. Blue Ocean and Storm Clouds. And last episode, what's the kid? I forgot his name. The little kid. Wasn't the little kid that's with Abel? Well, he was on Shangri-La with Fena the whole time. They just never, like, he knew of her, she didn't know of him. He said the same thing, like the blue, like the storm. I think the Storm Clouds is the Goblin Knights, and the Blue Oceans is probably her own people, maybe. Power has about a week into that. Get your. I did hear about that. I heard about that random vids. I did hear about that. That it was gonna be that series. I think a lot of people wanted me to read Omniscient Hero, Omniscient Reader, and then another series about something hero, something, all webtoons. So if I ever read anything, I would pick from those three, or I would just make the executive decision and read God of High School. I don't know if I'll ever read anything on the channel again, but if I do, it's that one, another one, and then another one. I don't remember the names of them. I read that Blue Oceans and Storm Clouds represent British Navy Goblin Knights. I think that's what we were thinking as of last week when they mentioned that. And it's just like she might have to make a choice between. I didn't think about the British Navy though. I thought the Blue Ocean, that makes sense because of the blue coats and all that stuff. So a choice between Abel and the Goblin Knights, and I think she made her choice. Matter of fact, could this episode have been her choice? Hold on, could episode 7 have been her choice? Stay with Abel and figure out about your mother and all these secrets that he has, or go back with Yukimaru and the rest of the crew that you've built this that's his name, Cody. Thank you, Vittoria. Could she have made her choice? So screaming, like when she was having that moment, because it really felt like from last episode and the first half of this episode, right before O'Malley attacks, Fena was kind of like, it felt like Fena was being like, Abel was playing the long con on her, and it seemed like if there was no interruptions, it could have worked. But O'Malley attacking and Abel responding the way that he did, and her getting to see it, triggered memories. because there's a possibility if Abel doesn't fire this big gigantic nuke of a weapon, if he doesn't fire that and they just have an actual battle, who knows if that memory gets triggered? It's a possibility because they did some savage fighting from her memories, but who knows? Like, who knows? If Abel handles that situation any differently, he could have convinced Fena to stay with him and not go back with them. Because, matter of fact, he totally was playing the long con on her. Because he said that the Goblin Knights was the one that that did everything to her. Didn't he say, now I need to go back and rewatch last episode again. He said that, didn't he? Weak Heroes probably what they're recommending. It's awesome. Random vids. Didn't he didn't say, he said something, I don't know. He said that they kill women and children. Wasn't that O'Malley? Someone, I feel like someone said it, that the Goblin Knights were like, I remember when Abel was talking about how evil they were. Yes. And like what they were using her for X, Y, and Z. I don't know. Maybe I'm making that up. But I think he could have, even though he could have swung that to be like, the Goblin Knights were the ones that did this to you in the first place. And if she actually was like believing in it, 100% he probably possibly could have gotten that. If he handles that situation any more differently, who knows where this could have gone. I think she made her choice. I think she made her choice. Her sitting on that desk and getting those he didn't say that they did that 10 years ago. Okay, cool. You can scratch that. But even still, hold on. Guy's just looking at Abel. But I think she made her choice. Her screaming out for Yukimaru on the deck possibly is her choice between the Goblin Knights and the Navy, the Blue Waters and the Storm Clouds, and she chose the Storm Clouds. Maybe not clear. It's not, but maybe both of them attacked the Houtman 10 years ago. The Goblin Knights pretend to be on the Houtman side. Yeah, I didn't even think about that, average artist. Could that be possible? No. The Goblin Knights were the ones that were sorry, average artist. The Goblin Knights were the ones that were escorting Fenna's father on that ship. They were the escorts. So Fenna's father was with the Goblin Knights, and then the British Army and O'Malley attacked them, and then they had that fight, and then they got Fenna off the ship. That's what happened. The Goblin Knights were on. But even what you're saying could still play into effect. They could have coordinated together. It's a possibility. But they were the escorts. That thing was crazy, man. Do we trust the story from the Elder? I believe it. But Shitan gave us more to the story. He gave us more to the story. They could have. It's the same thing with what I think Pipe is on the nose. I think the same thing happened there back 10 years ago. What happened the first time that O'Malley attacked in episode 4. Episode 4, yeah, either episode 3, episode 4, whatever episode that was, where they just showed up. It's just like, well, how the hell would you know that we were here if Shitan wasn't sending the information back? And Shitan was sending the information to the sensei, and then the sensei was sending the information to Abel, and Abel was relaying it to O'Malley when they were pillow talking. So it's as simple as that. And then we get confirmation in this episode that I forgot the name of O'Malley's ship, but O'Malley's ship is faster than Navy ships, so they would be able to catch up very quick. No, there's no telling how fast the Bonito is, but O'Malley's ship is fast. Confirmed this episode. Chitana and Abel telling the story at the same time. Yeah, that's a good. I think that's on the money. I think the Goblin Knights are just the Rumble Rose. It's a cool name. I've been hurting my eyes trying to look at the chat, and I could just zoom in. Appreciate you, Esoteric. Happy Sunday, by the way. Great episode. I agree. Great episodes. Absolutely. Like this, if we get, I'm not even going to be like, if we get like another episode, like we have 5 episodes left. There's 13 episodes for Fena, right? We have 5 episodes left. I'm saying if we get, like, you see, that's K. This is K. And he looks the same like as he does now. He just has longer hair because he probably hasn't cut his hair since, like, and who knows how, God knows how long. So I think however old he is the same age that Abel is, same age that O'Malley is. I think they're all the same age. It's Eps. How many? It's 12? No. Ah, you hurt me. He's hurt my heart. It's 12. I thought it was 13. Oh no. I hope we could get it. I hope we could get another season. I hope so. You know what I'm hoping for? I'm hoping that we get to the end of it's 12. They told us 12. They told us the episode count along, like, before the series even. They said 12 episodes. It starts here. It's not going to air in Japan until October, until fall starts, which is weird. But what I'm hoping, a lot of the series that the creator of this show, like, he's legendary. He's responsible for the character designs of characters from Bebop, Shampoo. Like, he's legendary. But this is his show that he's created. So it's up his alley to do one and dones. I'm hoping they give us the 12, and then we get to the end of the 12 and they're just like, core 2, whatever. And I'm just like, yes. I hope it doesn't end concise. I hope it ends so open-ended that we can get a second season, man. If this is the only season of the story, we need a big, yeah, we're probably gonna, I love this series, man. I started getting into the series. I still have to catch up on Digimon Adventures Pudding. I still have to catch up on it. What's up, Eric? What's going on? I'm hoping we can get a second season, man. I'm really hoping we can get the second season. Because it's already about to end next Sunday. Wow, that's crazy. It's been running so long. The last thing I've seen from the Digimon Adventures stuff was the War Greymon stuff. That's the last stuff I saw, and that might have been during the pandemic. Now that I think about it, it might have been a full year since I seen that. That was like episode 30 something. What if it's open-ended and never gets a second season? No, please. Don't make it like Link, Click, and Eerie. There's 100% will get a second season if they end it open. I might be standing on the mountaintops, on the cliff by myself, but if this ends open-ended and we get a second season, and I'm saying 2 more. If we get 2 more episodes that are just structured like how this episode 7 was, like if we get 2 more, so like one more and then another one out of like the 5 that we got left, this 86 for me is the best thing I've watched this year. Odd Taxi is It's hard to put it. It's hard, but I think I got Odd Taxi slicing right under 86. But if this has 2 more episodes like this episode 7, and it ends open ended, and we either get a confirmation of season 2, or we even get a glimmer of hope for season 2, there's no way that I can't fight it between Odd Taxi and 86. There's no way. There's no way I can't do it. There's no way I can't do it. I can't do it. There's no way I can't do it. I still need to get to Eden. Eden is wherever you want it to be. I can say it's kind of interesting because they're Digimons I see in a reboot from the past. Really put in. Really? Wow. What is 86? I'm curious. 86 is an experience. What matters is not the destination, but the friends we make along the way. Average artist 86. Without spoiling like crazy, it's hard to talk about the series without spoiling it. But it's set in a world where they'll bill it to you as a mecha. But it's not like Gundam style robot. It's not like Gundam style robots, like bipedal robots. It's not that. They're like tactical machines. It's wartime. There's discrimination. There's fights. There's like deep symbolism and character development moments. It's an experience. Like legit, it's an experience. Like me personally, I haven't felt that way watching a series. It's 11 episodes and then they have like a recap 12. Like I haven't felt that way since like the very first time you watch Attack on Titan. I was like, I haven't felt this way in like 5 years. It gave me that early season 1 Attack on Titan vibes. It really did. Just like how the story was structured, how the characters interacted, just how things were set up. Like it just hit everything. It's an experience. It's an experience. Sawano's doing the music. That's all you need to know. Sawano's doing the music, so you know you're in for a good time. Sawano's doing the music, so you know you're in for a good time. I'm still going with my gut that Eden is the Garden of Eden. I think that's what they're going for. Puddin. It might be. I think that's what they're going for. I think that's the safe bet. Let's get unsafe, Puddin. Let's get unsafe. Let's go out on the ledge. What do you think Eden could be? Let's flip it. Eden is Ragnarok. We get to Eden and cause the end of the world. Gotta admit, A1 they knocked that one out the park. Good directing, Sawano, writing, can't ask for it. You can't. Like if anyone could like try to jab that series, I'm just like, you're reaching, man. Where do nation building weapons and swords come to you? Oh man. This is a really good episode. That's all I can say. This is a damn good. Last thing I want to look at before I get up out of here. It's closer to the end, isn't it? It's right here. No, it's with Yukimaru when he shot. So yeah, episode was good. Okay, I want to confirm. You're gonna watch Jobless season 2 on the stream. I haven't watched Jobless season 1. I didn't watch the first season. I'm trying to think if I even watched an episode. I don't think I did. I don't know. By the way, am I the only one who noticed the light right before O'Malley was blown up? I peeped it. Let's go back. Oh, I said this was gonna be the last. Matter of fact, let's go back to O'Malley first. I want to end on that flash on Abel. I don't think we see her body either. Hold on. There's no music playing. My bad. I need music or I'll go crazy. Sorry. Hold on, y'all. I didn't hit loop on my playlist. Shuffle. Yeah, there we go. Let's let this run through. Now that you're saying this, what's up, Catherine? Happy Sunday. Yeah, the eye patch got blown away, and I was really focused on trying to see what her eye looked like. Am I weird? I was really focused on trying to see what her eye looked like. I was really trying to like move hair, like trying to get it to move out of the way. It feels weird that it seems like we set up a few plot threads with the dumb girl from their group and our group and all that stuff, only for all of them to have died in this. I think that kind of, I wouldn't say that's terrible writing on that sense. It just kind of sucks. It's just sucky that we don't get to see any more of that. But it's real though. There was like a shining. Hold on. Yeah, you see that shine? You see that shine? You see that shine? Hold on, let me get. You see this shine right here? The shine is independent of the like it's not from the explosion. Or maybe it is. I don't know. That could be from the explosion. I think that could be from the explosion. No, I agree, Pipe. I agree. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. We did see some of them were dead. There was some people we saw in that water that were dead, but we didn't get to see none of the main cast. It could be an artist taking creative liberties with the scene though. I'm bugging. I'm about to get flagged for this. This could be from the explosion. She was pissy at that. I think that could be from the explosion. I don't know. The necklace bit throws me off. I feel like Fenna's dad would have caught on to both Helena and Fenna wearing similar necklaces. Just weird to me. They're not the same color either. Fenna's is more teal. Yeah, like their necklaces are different colors. They're different. It's a deity protecting her. It could be, but you never know. It could be esoteric. It could have just been it could have Fenna could have had a similar, they could have just had a similar necklace made with different stones. So they both could have had the same necklace. It could be something like that. Don't they look really young for attacking the ship 10 years ago? What do you mean? I don't trust the painting though, since Abel painted it. What do you mean by don't they look really young for attacking the... Just O'Malley. No, the buff one is shown 10 years ago too. Vittoria. The buff one was shown. I want to say the buff one was like screaming with a hammer or something like that. Well, it doesn't work that way. What if Abel's actually Abel from Eden? Mind blown. That's a reach. You're standing on a ledge. I don't think so, but that's a reach. In anime, you're either a child, young adult, or part of the elderly. You're not wrong. It was the pirate lady who cut off her dad's head. And Abel led the attack, I think. Let me go back here so I can just play this without being scared of getting taken down. That's too far. Right here. Okay. Hold on. Emma! Yeah, that's her. You see that? Isn't that her? I don't know who this is, but isn't that the buff chick that got, like, she's the first one that flies off with the explosion. That's her, isn't it? And that's O'Malley. That's definitely O'Malley. I'm calling their ages. I had guessed last stream that Kay, Abel, and O'Malley were all around the same age, and they're possibly late 20s, early 30s. Because if you take 10 years away from a 30-year-old, they're 20. And unless you go through like something very drastic in your life, you look pretty much the same when you're 30 and when you're 20. You might have like much more of a baby face, or if like you have like you don't have facial hair when you're 20, but you have facial hair in your 30s. Like it's stuff like that. Like if I pull up a picture from when I started college to now, which is 10 years ago, 11 to be like, it's 11 years ago. No, 10 years ago. It would have been this year's my 10-year high school reunion. If I pull up a picture from when I first started, I look the same. I just don't have facial hair, and I just look skinnier because I was skinnier. I just was skinnier because I was skinnier back then. That's it. But I look the same, and I had hair. There's a lot of differences. So maybe I'm the worst. Like I didn't have facial hair. I was about 30 pounds lighter, and I had hair. So I think I'm the wrong one, and I barely wear glasses either. So I'm the wrong one to use. But if you strip all of those circumstances away, it works. So I'm thinking Abel possibly could have been like a late teenager when he was having all these fantasies about Helena and stuff. I gotta find this. I want to find the scene with you see it? I was gonna watch that trailer and I stopped myself. I was gonna watch it on my own and I stopped myself. Hold on. I want to take a look because they show 2 bullet wounds. And Abel had a gun that shot 3 times, right? It had 3 barrels on it. I love that the animation gave him recoil from shooting. 2 shots. So 2 of them hit. Okay. Those are 2 bad shots. Oh no, okay. Only 2 barrels were smoking. So only 2 shots fired. Dog, you see how dead his eyes looked? Hold on. You see how dead his eyes look right here? That looks like a man possessed. Thank you, Average. Thank you. He did shoot that one. He shot that one shot that whizzed some of her hair. That's how close he shot. Thank you. See, someone's paying attention. Oh, can you guys see my cursor? You can't see my cursor. Hold on. Properties. Capture cursor? Snap. I messed up. There we go. You see my cursor? No, you can't. Hold on. Let's take that away. Can you see my cursor now? Maybe I have to do this. No, you can't see it. What is happening? I definitely got to restart my computer. Sorry. I'm doing all this flickering. My bad. Oh, you can see it. Okay, you can see it. I'll show you guys. Let me go back here and play it. Okay, now we go back here. This is I1. You can't see the... Oh, gosh. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. This is one eye, and that's the other eye. I gotta pull it back a little bit. You just gotta risk it. You just gotta risk it. Risk the biscuit. There we go. Better shot. Those eyes look dead. Those eyes look dead. Those tombstone next to Jean with Robert. I wonder if Abel is related. Then that would be like some weird like. That'd be some weird, like marital like incest stuff, which isn't odd for back then, but still. I don't see it right here. You see where my cursor is? This is an eye. This right here. That's the white of the eye. This is his eye. This is the other white of his eye. Nose, white of the eye, white of the eye. Creepy uncle vibes. Yeah, right here. This is his eye. I'm circling around it. It's interesting how Yuki remembers Abel from that moment, but not Fena. Fena wasn't on the wouldn't have been on the boat at this time. I don't think she would have, because when she was Fena's viewpoint of O'Malley was when she was on. I think she possibly could have been on the boat getting pushed away, maybe. And she saw O'Malley doing that, because if O'Malley is cutting off Fena's father's head like that and lifting it up, Fena's dad screamed to her as like she was on that boat. So she would have been on her little like gondola boat floating off into the distance. I think Yuki would have climbed back up on the ship and then been confronted with Abel. I wonder if reincarnation is going to be a thing here. There's a possibility. I think that yeah, you weren't here when we were talking about this, but I think that with how whatever spiritual ability that they have, they can talk to each other like their lineage. Like they can talk throughout their lineage. Because I think that episode 5, when Fenna was going through the catacombs, like she says, like, you called me. It's a Dutch name, thank you. She was like, you called me. Which I'm assuming that Jean was the one that was leading her through the catacombs to place the stone in the thing. Especially if Jean's the one that, like, that stone she had, Jean was the one that ordered it. So there, Jean would have been the one to set up this whole catacomb area. She would have been the one to set up that mechanism. So Jean would be the one to know about it. I'm thinking it's more so like that. I'm thinking it's more like, and if they need to tell you something, they'll assume control, they'll do it, and then they'll release control, and then you make your own choices, and then with those choices, they'll continue to guide you on whatever you need to do. I think that's what it is. I think it's like some spiritual realm where she can interact with her ancestors. That's what I'm thinking it is. Because Fenna is the one that's talking, but Fenna's not the one that was in control. I think Jean was the one that was in control, just guiding. Because Fenna, I don't think Fenna had been to those catacombs. I'll go out on that ledge. I don't think she had been to those catacombs. Keep forgetting. I don't think she was in those catacombs before. I think Jean was the one that set up those catacombs, knew exactly where to go, assumed control, and walked her down there. And Fena was just like the vessel. Yeah, and Fena was just the vessel. That's what I'm thinking. Because in this scene, yeah, I can't talk about this stuff again, so I don't feel crazy for repeating myself. Thank you. And this scene right before the Rumble Rose attacks, it feels like in this scene right here, when he's like, I need to know why Helena like took you away. Like why'd she take you and do what X, Y, and Z? It feels like in this moment right here, because they like focus on his mouth, I think he's like trying to call out to her. I think he's trying to call out to Helena to make Helena take over Fena so that he can talk to her and he can get answers as to why did you leave? Like, why did you do whatever it was, whatever she did, he wants to know why. He has no answers. And if he can get Helena to take over Fena and he can get answers from her, then I think that's what he's trying to do. And I think he did ask if Helena loved him. Yes, he did. This episode is so rewatchable. It has so much rewatch value. I gotta do it. Doc, we've been here for an hour and a half. I'm getting out of here. we watched one episode. The 2 episode streams is usually an hour and some change. Not the 1 episode streams. Oh my gosh. I'm getting out of here. Excuse me. Forgive me. Thank you guys for stopping by. Fena gives us 2 more episodes like this. 2 more episodes of tension and great character moments and just crazy information drops for the story. It's fighting 86, y'all. It's fighting 86, y'all. I'll be the person on the mountaintop to scream it. It's fighting 86 for me, man. Man, this is a good episode. So I appreciate you guys. About to go head off and do I'm glad you stopped by. Gonna go get some cake and ice cream, enjoy the rest of my birthday, and now first I'm gonna go upstairs and eat some cookies, and then I'll probably eat dinner. I'll eat cookies, then dinner, and then some more food, and then cake, and then be mad that I ate all that stuff, and then try to work out at like midnight tonight. That's probably what I'll do. So I appreciate you guys for being here with me and hanging out. We'll be back here next Sunday, hopefully, God willing. We'll be back here next Sunday for episode 8. And yeah, I'll see some of you next week. I'll see some of you tomorrow. And have a good one, y'all. I'll see you. Peace out.